Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Traveling Medicine Show. It's the Wednesday night edition of the show. We do this every Wednesday from my home here in Crozet, Virginia. This is where I record and do my live streams. And tonight I'm excited because I'm just back from Alaska and I'm going to regale you with stories of the Yukon. It's going to be Alice Paul's Traveling Medicine Show Alaska recap. This is kind of like me showing my vacation photographs. You're going to love it, really. And there's going to be special guests. We're happy to say, if you're watching, and I see that at least 6 of you are, just let me know you're here. We're going to be starting in about 5 minutes. There's Debbie Newman. She's here. Let me put on a song here in the background as we wait for everybody. Looking through, what shall I play? Let's see. We'll go to Holy when we do that. Hey, I have a new record coming out on Friday. That's pretty cool, if I say so myself. Let's do this. The song you're hearing in the background is Holy. The new album 55 is coming out on Friday. We're going to have a big show here. We'll talk more about that later. Debbie is here. Joan Hacker is here. Ross Mander there from New Zealand. All right. New Britain. Is that New Zealand? I think it is. Grab a beverage and put your feet up. Stacy Rico here is from Maine. Glad to have you. I hope y'all are doing all right. Gail Scott is there. She's in Alaska as we speak, up in the Kenai. Hello, Ken. How are you? We're going to start in just about 3 minutes, guys. Scarlett's back. Good to have you here, Scarlett, over in Leominster, Massachusetts. Oh, this is an old mix of this song that we're listening to. We're going to start in just a couple minutes. I've got my liquid refreshment. Michael T. Lewis is here. Glad to see you guys here, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. We're looking forward to the retreat. Got a lot of special guests tonight, beaming in from all over the universe. Hello, Star Fox. Thank you so much. Star Fox Jaden there. The family is loving the new album here in Oregon. Glad to hear that, man. Thank you. Got a nice review. I put it up on Facebook today. They're starting to come in from Europe, which is nice. I haven't had those in a while. So. David and Leanie are here. Thank you, guys. I got your tip, by the way. Thank you. Speaking of tips for this show, there you go. This is how we make a living. Throw them down if you got it, and if you don't, I understand. It's not an easy world out there. So we're going to be hitting this here soon. Just a couple more minutes. Bill and Woody are over there in Hawaii. All right. Living it up beneath the palm trees. It's almost the only state I haven't been to. I'll have to think back. What states have you guys not been to? Montana, Idaho. I think that's it for me. And Hawaii. The song is closing out. it's time to start our delicious show. Welcome to the Traveling Medicine Show, y'all. Check out our little intro. Hello, everybody. This is Zelos Paul. Welcome to the Traveling Medicine Show. It's the Wednesday night show here. Tonight, I'm going to be recapping this. I just got back from Alaska. It was such a fantastic time, and I wanted to see if I could coax some of the folks that came along on the trip into the show tonight. So we're going to have people watching who are on the cruise ship. People that were performing that were on the cruise are going to be here with us, including my dear partner, Laurie McAllister.
Oh,
say hi.
You want me to come in and say hi?
That was my Muppet kind of introduction.
Here I come. I'm sneaking over. You gotta turn.
She's on wheels.
I'm on wheels. Hi, I got my own chair.
Laurie was there with me in Alaska. We were on this vessel.
Woo! The Celebrity Millennium.
X marks the spot there, and that's us in front of the glacier. What was the name of that bay?
The Hubbard Glacier.
It's the Hubbard Glacier, but it was sort of this dark named bay.
Oh, that I don't pay attention to, the names of the bays.
Yeah.
The fact that I know it was the Hubbard Glacier is pretty extraordinary.
That's a small, I thought, even with the Hubbard telescope, I couldn't see that one coming.
No, that's the Hubble.
Oh.
the Hubbard telescope.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's the Hubble.
It is.
Yeah, Mr. Oh, let me tell you about astronomy.
Yeah, he who knows so much about everything. I'm actually, with Google in my hand, I'm actually pretty knowledgeable. I can even spell things correctly if I spell check. Well, anyway, we took this incredible cruise with about, 130 folks or something like that. This is a picture of them all.
Oh, look at everybody there. I mean, I hope we got most people. This group photo was pulled off at the last minute, very much just, hey, everybody squished together. And then we found a person to take a picture. We did. And then we had to kill them because some of these people are on the witness protection program. Mm-hmm. And they just wanted a vacation without pressure. Anyway, that's the group of people. It's a pretty large group of people on the boat. And we had such a wonderful time. We're going to be doing songs here for you. Why don't I start off the show with one, if you don't mind? In other words, go away. Roll away. I'm going to roll away. But I'll be rolling on back. What's that song? Roll away. There's some song. It's a New Zealand band or something. Mm-hmm. Roll away, baby. It's like a 3-minute pop song. I can't remember. Roll away, bed? No. Listen, I'll be back and I have some stories to tell. Okay. And I have some redeeming of myself to do. There you go. Stacy's here. Stacy has it. Enchantment Bay. Isn't that so cool? I didn't know that was the name of the, my hair's popping up in some kind of weird way, but everything's reversed. So I don't know how to fix it. It's not a mirror. It's a camera. You're on camera. Oh, right. Okay. Trying to poof yourself like it's a mirror. It's a camera. Okay. It's a camera. I'm going to look into it. Hello, everyone. Poof. Hi. I'm not used to being on camera so much like you. So, and Disenchantment Bay is such a great place to go. Why was it called Disenchantment Bay? Because it's so beautiful there. Disenchantment Bay is it should be called Enchantment Bay. I think that someone needs to explain to us the oxymoronic name of that bay. And look up oxymoronic while you're at it. If anyone knows why it's called that. I mean, everyone might be Googling frantically right now to let us know. But perhaps they want to hear a song because we've been talking for 5 minutes. No, they don't mind it. I'm going to roll away. Okay, roll away. I'm going to take notes on funny things to say. Roll away the dew, says Audra. Someone came up with it? That's a good one. I don't know if that's the song I was thinking of. You guys, my drinks tonight are
both orange in color. I have a Thai iced tea. And later on, I'll be switching to a peach wine.
She's also the bartender.
Good.
This is Cosmos. I'm going to be releasing the video on Friday as well when the album drops. More on that in a minute. I'm one of the flock riding this rock across the cosmos. And before I'm a ghost, I'll thank the host. Oh, what a wild ride it's been. I've touched the sun and the sea. I've followed the truth in me. I've seen the divine. You are divine. I've seen the divine in you. And I had a child, perfect and wild. Isn't she lovely? And more friends than most. I don't mean to boast. All the love surrounds me. I've touched the sun and the sea. I've followed the truth in me. And I've seen their love. I've held their love. I've seen their love in me. And I use my hands till they turn to sand. I tasted sweet wine. Played all the songs I sang along till the last words were sung by me. I've touched the sun and the sea. I followed the truth in me. And I sang the song. I've seen the divine. And I felt your love in me. Hey, yeah. That's from the new album, a song called Cosmos. The album itself is called 55. We're going to have a big party right here in 2 days. Friday night at 8 p.m. We're going to have a listening party for the release of the record. I'm really super excited about it. Ellis Paul's 55 album release day listening party. We're going to go song by song by song off the record. I have videos for each song made up. I've got 5 official videos finished, and I'll play all those plus 7 unofficial videos. And we're going to be giving the album away as prizes, posters, that crazy little box from the gift. And a bunch more stuff. It's going to be a super celebration. If you're a member of Patreon, there will be an after party on Patreon where I take a Q&A and sing some of the songs live. That's going to be on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you missed it, there it is again. June 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Facebook Live, Ellis Paul Music and more. You can watch on everywhere you're watching this show right now. You can watch it on. And the after-hour party will only be for those people on Patreon who are watching, because we'll turn off all the other channels. It's pretty fancy. And there's a nice cat there in the poster. Nice to have you all here. I'm here with friends of mine from the cruise. We're going to have Mr. Daryl Purpose joining us here in just a couple minutes. And our friend Don Conoscenti is going to attempt to beam in without a sound check from somewhere in New Mexico, I think in Santa Fe. And of course, Laurie is here in the background. Let's look at a couple pictures. The whole thing about this trip was we were heading to Alaska to see Alice's Champagne Palace. Most of you folks know that I have a song called Alice's Champagne Palace. Here's a picture of it on the outside. That's with Mr. Don Conoscenti, who was playing with me during the trip. I've been playing there since like 1996, maybe 95, 96, somewhere in there. And I absolutely love the place. I had one of the best nights of my life there as a musician, and it kind of confirmed all the crazy beauty of what being a musician on the road is for me. And because of that, I decided that I was never going to give up. I'm going to keep going and keep going. This is on the inside. There's Daryl warming up before the show. We had a bunch of people from the cruise come over for this as well. We shipped them over in 2 buses. And then a bunch of locals came out to see the show as well. Let's hear that song, shall we? This is Alice's Champagne Palace. Oh, sure. You take a rickety plane from Seattle up at Anchorage. Step on the platform, staring at the midnight sun. Jump in my pickup, rather a drive. We'll bring each other's down high tonight. I got a pull-out couch and a job lined up that can't erase. And it's a ride to Homer, Alaska. Brother, the drinks will be on me. Raise and rise, left to chalice. Welcome to Alice's Champagne Palace, the finest bar on the strip in Homer, Alaska. Alaska, you're from New York, Dallas. Well, you'll find a home at a Champagne Palace. Alice, the more you go ahead, ask her if you're running away to Alaska. Alaska, and the mountains rise from ocean to sky in Homer, Alaska. And they'll steal your breath and your troubles in the blink of an eye. You'll hear a band with a steel guitar. There's a window seat right at the bar. And the whales are preaching, Alice, she's preaching like a rolling stone. She'll push a mason jar across the bar and say, Mr. Welcome home. Raise a glass, lift a chalice. Welcome to Alice's Champagne Palace, the finest bar on the strip in Homer, Alaska. Alaska, you're from New York, Dallas. You'll find a home at the Champagne Palace. Alice aboard your boat, go ahead, ask her if you're running away to Alaska. Alaska, on this verse.
You've never been to a prettier place than Homer, Alaska. No, you have never seen a kinder face than the one behind the bar. Oh, Homer's a town full of misfit toys, yeah, renegade women or runaway boys. Everybody's got some story in Homer town. And I guess sometimes you gotta go to the end of the earth just to turn yourself around.
Raise a glass, lift a chalice.
Welcome to Alice's Champagne Palace, the finest bar on the strip in Homer, Alaska.
Alaska,
you're from New York, Dallas.
oh, you'll
Find a home at the Champagne Palace. Alice, before you go ahead, ask her
if you're running away. Brother, you just might stay if you're running away
Alaska, Alaska, oh, Alaska, Alaska. Ooh, yeah. What a good one. We were just talking earlier today about that song, and it's my assertion that there's not a wasted word in that song. I mean, it's hard to say, oh, that's a perfectly written song, but it kind of is, because I wouldn't change a thing. Like, I've heard it so many times and I never think to myself, oh, I wish it said this, or I got bored in that section. It's really perfect.
Yeah, it's the most perfect song
ever
written.
Look,
it's even above Yesterday.
I'm trying to give you a compliment.
And Superstition by Stevie Wonder.
It's better than those.
And Hey Jude.
No, also, it's more perfect. Over the Rainbow. It's more perfect than Over the Rainbow. No, the deal is it's just a fantastic song. This we must agree on.
I think I captured the place.
Yeah,
I've captured the town, and I think that's why. Listen, the craziest thing happened, and it happened twice. A guy that is a fan of my music was in Homer on Thursday. That we were performing there Friday night, and he stopped by Alice's just because of my song, and he said to the bartender, Ellis Paul says, "Hello, I'd like to buy a T-shirt." And so he buys a T-shirt. This is Thursday night, and he orders a drink and I think food. And then about an hour later, he gets up to pay, and the bartender says, "I guess I'll see you tomorrow then." And the guy said, "Tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow?" Ellis Paul's coming in. So the guy was flipping out that he just happened to be in Homer at Alice's, and I was playing there the next night. And what's happened over the years because of that song is there's been a trickle of people every week. Every single week, people come into the place who've heard the song. They're making their pilgrimage to Alaska because it's a bucket list destination. And so I don't know how many people know about the song, probably 100,000 or so, but eventually quite a few of those folks make it up to Alaska and they go there, and sure enough. And then after we were all done, we were at the airport, Laurie and I, just getting on an airplane. And somebody came up to me and said, "Are you Ellis Paul?" And I said, I am Ellis Paul. And he said, well, I just went down to Homer to get a T-shirt from Alice's because my next door neighbor said, if you're going to be in Alaska, pick up a T-shirt from Alice's because I'm a big Ellis Paul fan. And so he stopped us and he said, "Can we take a photo?" And so I said, sure. And I gave the guy a CD, which was pretty great. And then we got on the airplane and we were shuffling our seats around, and I get up to move seats, and the guy's on our plane. And then the weirdest thing happened. We ended up sitting right next to him in this row. So we took photos at every juncture to send to his friend, but it was just this bizarre set of circumstances that must be in the like 1 in 300 million kind of crazy. Anyway, we're glad that you guys are here with us. We got a lot of regulars here checking in. Kevin White is here. Scarlett says it must have been so cool to have them have been there to hear Ellis sing the song. You'd have to ask the folks that were there. Maybe some folks are in the crowd tonight as well. Walter Rada is here. Nice to see you, Walt. Thank you. And our friend Janine and Joe Delorfano had probably the most courageous adventure out of all the folks who were on the cruise, because they did the rough and tumble excursions where they took photos of things like this.
Yeah. Look at those bears.
And they risked their life in doing so. Those are only probably, 100 yards away. And so they had some, I had never laughed so hard in my life at the difficulty of some of these excursions they went on. They were like knee deep in mud, chasing bears, worried that bears were going to chase them.
Riding eagles.
Well, I'm sorry?
Riding eagles in the sky.
Yes. Our friend Don Conoscenti, he was bragging about riding all the animals in Alaska. Here's him riding a moose. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a tiny little baby moose behind the mama moose there. I can't zoom in or anything, but it's there. Yeah. So much fun. Yeah. Everyone had a great adventure. We saw a lot of wildlife. We saw eagles and whales, and Joe and Janine saw bears, but no one was hurt. There was this is Laurie peeking around the corner. Is that who took that? Dawn?
Dawn or Lynn.
Don Condescending might have taken that. We had decks on the boat with these beautiful views of mountains going by and wildlife in the water, and the whole thing was pretty extraordinary. We got a friend along for the ride here, Mr. Daryl Purpose. Daryl, you ready to come on into the show? We'd love to pull you in here. This is my friend, Mr. Daryl Purpose.
Yay!
You're on mute
Alice.
there.
Hi, Lori.
Hey.
Am I unmuted?
You are unmuted. You are
Excellent.
nice to see you again, although sad to see you so far away.
I know. Here we are we were in Alaska, and now we are in streaming land.
And you are in Portland, Oregon.
I am in Portland, Oregon right now. This is my office here.
Daryl, it was so very nice to see you up close and in person. It's been too long, I guess 5 years in a way, even though we did connect briefly at James Lee Baker's wedding.
Yes.
But it was just so nice to be in your presence. You're a gem.
Oh, right back at you. We had some fun, didn't we?
We did. We really did. We had some just enjoyable times. Like I think we get along quite easily.
Yeah, it was relaxing. There was not a lot of it was like a 20-year reunion with Dawn kind of thing. And it without all the stress of being young and ambitious.
Yeah. Like we've all given up. So
it's all good. It's all good. Well,
I haven't given.
I'm joking.
No,
this is comedy. That was supposed to be funny.
Yeah, make it funny.
It was funny. It was really funny. Trust me. I'll take a poll and find out if it was funny or not. No, we haven't given up, but we're just more relaxed. We're all just not so amped up, and that makes for a better time.
Yeah,
well, we were on vacation too. Yeah,
vacation. That rhymes. We could have a song right there.
There we go.
How about those macaroons?
Oh yeah, those macaroons were good from the ship, weren't they? There was a boatload of those macaroons in my pocket when I left that ship.
No pun intended. There should be. I mean, Stacy got a lot of waters that she shared with us on the bus. For those who don't know, we got that sort of drink package that got us not only, as many drinks as we wanted, coffee and wine and whatever else, but also pastries. Like, it wasn't clear to me, but yes, the pastries were all just included. So that's dangerous.
Yeah, Deborah likes to say I would say it's free, and she'd say it's not free, it's included.
It's included,
right?
Definitely not free.
There's a difference.
Yeah. But it was fun to just be away from everything and in a different. It felt like our own little floating festival / reunion, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Hey, Daryl, will you play us a song while we got you here?
I'll play this song that I wrote for my Monday night songwriting group on the last day in Homer, and we'll see. I can't argue that it's a great song, but I think it's a folk song, and it's based on true events. And I think that, probably Don and Ellis and Laurie are all co-writers at this point because everybody's contributed just a little bit. So this is, brand new. Here we go. This is called I Took a Boat to Alaska. Took a boat to Alaska. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I don't care if you believe me. Me and my mama both know I'm that good. Yeah. I pet an eagle up in Juneau. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I don't mind if you don't believe me. Me and my mama both know I'm that good. fell a tree in a forest. It did not make a sound. I built a blazing fire for us as the snow fell all around. Big black bear joined our circle, passed my guitar and held my breath. He started singing a lumberjack song. I forgot all about being scared to death. I rode a whale near a glacier. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I don't mind if you don't believe me. Me and my mama both know I'm that good. I played a show out in Homer. The hills here mock the peaks back home. The 14ers of the Front Range will understand when they're grown. I fell a tree in a forest. It did not make a sound. I built a blazing fire for us as the snow fell all around. I took a boat to Alaska. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes,
You
we
did. Oh, we did. How sweet. I really, really like it.
Based on true events.
It's super charming.
Yeah. Well,
it brought
thank
us
you.
right to the ship again. There was an ongoing joke about Don Kahn writing all of these animals, and Daryl turned it into a song. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, it was just him when he was on stage introducing his song and quietly, humbly reciting what he had done that day, you know, which was, you know, he rode the whale and then, you know, he pet the eagle and he fought with the bear, you know, played with the bear. And I just thought if I could bring some of that crazy confidence and such into this song, that's what I tried to do.
Most people that brag about that, like, build it up to be a big thing, but he was just like, you know,
Right.
I rode a whale, wrestled with a bear, I pet an eagle. It was just
And here's the song.
It's just another day. So, oh my God, he was funny. So funny. What was your takeaway? What's your favorite thing about the trip that, in hindsight, that
Oh gosh, it really was hanging with you musician people, you know, Ellis and Laurie and Don Kahn, and having somewhat of a reunion and having it be so relaxed. And you know, I loved being in home as a fan, as kind of an Ellis Paul fan. You know, hearing and being part of performing Alice's Champagne Palace in Alice's Champagne Palace. It was just a big thrill. I mean, you didn't see us, but we were behind you just with the grins ear to ear, you know, looking at each other and saying, isn't this cool?
Yeah, living inside a song. It's kind of great. You know, Daryl, I'm doing a video for Cosmos that's coming out Friday, and there's footage of Alice's with all of us singing it in the middle of the crowd in the video. So you'll see yourself in there, and it's a really nice moment in the video.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Dario was, you might remember, Dario was filming. We didn't really know exactly. I mean, that will be for other purposes too, but she was able to send over a clip and Ellis like got it into the video. So we're there.
How fun.
We captured the moment, which is great. I can't wait for you to see the video. It came out really, really great.
Daryl, how is it to be back home? Did you have an easy transition back to land?
Pretty easy. You know, that was a big travel day, like a 5-hour bus ride and then 2 legs to fly into Portland, and got here kind of late. But yeah, it was pretty, you know, I've traveled before. So
you know what this is like. You know the drill.
Yeah. I know the drill.
And did you have any? I know that some of us, me included, had those phantom waves beneath our feet when we were on land.
It's funny. I'm fine. I'm
You
just fine.
never had that. Wow.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
for
had
two,
that last time 5 years ago.
yeah,
Oh,
for 2 days, I felt like I was still on the boat and things were wobbly, even though we were on land. Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, will you do another song for us, brother?
Sure, I will. I hadn't thought about what to do next, but I bet I can come up with. Why don't I do this one? Why don't I do that? You know, we were talking about parallel universes, songs about parallel universes, and we both have one. We both have a new one, and I'll play mine. This is called Entanglement, and it comes from seeing about a how about some scientists had won the Nobel Prize for doing some work on entanglement. And entanglement is this idea that these two things, seemingly unconnected, can affect each other. You do something to this one and it affects this one, even when they're in different worlds. And it's all part of quantum mechanics. And I don't really understand any of that, but I started hearing about the one thing affecting the other thing. It just reminded me of some relationships that I've had. So this is called entanglement. Entanglement. Are we a quantum accident? I think I'll take a walk outside and a little private time. And just when I start to hold my head up high, I see you're a part of me across these worlds of mystery. Take this ache away from me, slang it far and deep into a cosmos, fiery rain till it's unrecognizable. Entanglement solves everything and makes no sense, assumes the most outrageous things, measures you and changes me. The space between the systems we call you and me is vast and inexplicable, ironically biblical. Take this ache away from me, slang it far and deep into cosmos, fiery rain till it's unrecognizable. Entanglement, a scientific sacrament. We move our pieces black and white, while you spin left and I spin right. Look and see a parallel reality. Waves release into the sea. Spooky relativity. Take this ache away from me, slang it far and deep into cosmos, fiery rain till it's unrecognizable. Entanglement.
That's beautiful, Daryl. I didn't get a chance to hear that on the boat for some reason.
Right.
So I'm glad I got to hear it now. Beautiful.
That's
You're
fun.
writing
Everybody
a lot.
should have a parallel universes song, right?
Absolutely. Let me just fix your mic settings here so there's no echo. There we go. So
I forgot to do this. I forgot to do this thing.
Oh, that's okay. No, we got it
We're
on our
okay?
end.
We're okay? All right.
Janine says she loves that song, Daryl.
Thank you, Janine.
Nice that you made some new friends as well. A lot of people that didn't know who you were on the boat and got to discover your music and buy your albums. And thank you guys for taking care of Daryl in the tip jar. This is a last minute request for him to show up tonight. So please take care of him if you would. Thanks for hanging out, brother. It's always great to see you. And it was a great trip with you, and you're a bright light.
So much fun. Really special. Thank you, Alice.
Laurie's leaning over and saying,
bye, Laurie.
Hi,
Are we saying goodbye?
I'm saying bye, and I hope I see you again soon, somehow, somewhere.
Yes. Okay, guys.
All right. Cheers.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Mr. Daryl Purpose.
He's so sweet and cool.
He is.
He's funny too. He's really fun to talk to. Like he's got a brain on him. Yep.
He's had a lot of time to think. So he does. He's also one of the world's greatest gamblers. He's a professional blackjack player. And he's got that to fall back on. How about that for a plan B?
It's a good plan B for folk music.
What do I do for plan Bs? I'll show you. Let me show you what I did.
Don't. Oh, I thought you were going to play the harmonica and I was going to be horrified.
That is my plan C.
That's a terrible plan. What is your plan B? Oh, a lottery ticket. That is so sad.
This will change everything.
No, guess what? It won't. See, we're different.
She has
what?
The ability to see the future, so she knows.
I'm just realistic.
It's a losing ticket. Well, chances are it is. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't buy one once in a while.
Oh, maybe it does mean that, though.
Who knows?
Who knows? I know that nothing's going to happen. It's just going to be by the bootstraps.
How about we play a song? Bootstraps, hang me.
Are you going to? What are you
hand me
play?
Guinness. I'm going to sing a song about a different state.
Oh, a different state.
Maybe what I'll do, we'll do some show down the road where I play songs from all the different states that I've written about. I've got 2 Alaska songs. I got a song called Welcome Home to Maine. I got the song California and Gold in California. And then lots of songs I just mentioned. I want to thank Gail for the love in the tip jar. Thank you, Gail, for that. And Michael, thank you as well for the love in the tip jar. Thank you for keeping the wind in the sails of this show. I love it like it's my hometown, but I wasn't born here. Never was a quarterback, last chance, Hail Mary trying to get out of here. But if I ever lay roots down, this is my sacred ground. It's 1 mile straight shot, 2 on the blacktop, 3 through the redwoods, out to the last rock. Come see the gold in California. It's like God's own painting, baby. I'll be there waiting for you. Oh, take a jet plane, dirt road, wagon wheel, westbound train. Let's wait for you. Come see the gold in California. Yeah, high over Big Sur, sunset dripping in deep blue. It's like an X on a map, like the best kept secret that waits for you. Wind in a cotton dress, oh, it's blowing through your hair. Oh, it waves in the wind like a flag. I'd follow you anywhere, anywhere. Oh, it's 1 mile straight shot, 2 by the blacktop, dirt through the redwoods, out to the last rock. Come see the gold in California. It's like God's own painting, baby. I'll be there waiting for ya. Hey, take a jet plane, dirt road, wagon wheel, westbound train that's waiting for ya. Oh, come see the go. California, California. Oh, Hollywood hippies acting all trippy, riding Route 1, sitting out the quay. East Coast schemers and West Coast steamers are heading west, boy, till that axle breaks. It's 1 mile straight shot, 2 by the blacktop, dirt through the redwoods out to the last rock. Come see the gold in California. It's like God's own painting, baby. I'll be there waiting for ya. Hey, take a jet plane, dirt road, wagon wheel, westbound train that's there waiting for ya. Come see the gold. California, California. There's so many great songs about California. I think California Stars, California Girls,
California Dreaming.
California Dreamin'.
California.
I think probably, wouldn't you say this? You're sort of the stats queen, that California has the most dedicated songs
The most songs
of any state.
New York has a lot of songs.
We'll have
Let
to
me
do
think.
a poll on that and see.
I would say probably California, and here's why.
Okay.
California is such a beautiful word that I think it beckons people to write about it and include it in their songs.
Yeah, musical, and I forgot to have my echo cancellation on, so now we're going to go in stereo. There we go. So
Okay.
that's going to sound much better. Sorry for the audio quality that's been on our side of the show. We weren't policing it proper. Well, I wasn't.
Nancy Chestnut says, Google it, LOL. Exactly. We need to Google.
I'm an expert as long as I'm holding a cell phone.
No, I think that we need to Google New York songs about New York and songs about
Which
California.
state has the most songs written about them?
Really, you're teaching me how to frame a Google search.
Because I'm a pro. I'm a Google search pro.
You are good at it. You like researching. Remember the days we needed to go to like the Nashua Public
John
Library?
Hacker says 68. 68 songs have been written about California.
California? Oh, Joan, thank you, by the way, for the fabulous picture that we showed of the whole band. Pull that up again.
Oh, let's.
Joan is the one who took kind of a fantastic side view. No, there's a side view picture. Oh, we might not have it right now.
No, we do.
We do. Joan, thank you for taking this photo. It is a good one. There's something, I don't know, I guess we're so used to taking pictures from the front that we forget that sometimes a sort of profile pic can be kind of, not profile as in your Facebook profile, but like side view pictures.
I think what that is a nose contest, and I'm clearly
winning
by a long.
Or is that losing? I love your nose.
Yeah.
You are handsome. You look so good in that shirt that I packed for you. I know he doesn't like my sense of humor tonight. I've had very little wine, so that's not an excuse. But I found out from looking at the comments that some people think I'm funny.
You are funny.
Some.
Hey, here's another after show view. This is around midnight, walking on the beach after the show at Alice's Champagne Palace.
Wow, is that a Chris Brewer photo?
That's by Chris Brewer, who's a great photographer. He was on the boat. And that was me, Don Conoscenti, and Don Davidoff, who was the host of the entire cruise for us. Hey, we're thinking of doing our next cruise in Norway.
Oh, what do you guys think about that? So, like,
Yeah, let us know.
Ellis, can you pull up the comments so I can see them come in? Thank you. So I want to know what you guys think about a cruise to Norway. Joan says yes. Good. Or maybe it was yes to something else. Like, yes, she took the picture because it's, 8:45. I will go, Stacy. Elizabeth. Oh,
Betsy's
Betsy.
going to Norway.
It was so nice to sit with you and spend a little
Joan
time
said yes.
together.
Oh, there's that. Google says there are
4,000
songs.
exactly. Oh, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it's got to be New York, California, and Texas, but I just didn't say it. Texas. Oh, there is
What's left to write?
What?
4,000 songs.
Yeah, that's a lot. Did somebody Google California and New York for us? Because listen, there is a gorgeous song by, you may or may not know this song. It's by that band. That's a duo from the 70s. Robin, Buskin and Bateau? No, maybe it's not them.
Seals and Crofts.
No, sorry. It's Neil Schulman.
Simon and Garfunkel.
No, Aztec Two-Step.
Aztec Two-Step.
Sorry, it took me a while to get there, you guys. Aztec Two-Step has a gorgeous song about Texas that somebody should Google. Someone Google Aztec Two-Step song about Texas, and it is one of my favorite Texas songs. I can't think of the name. Oh, and then how about that? Oh my God, that Bill Morrissey song that goes, do you know that Bill Morrissey song about Texas?
I'm sure I do, but I'm not.
It starts out like Highway 90.
Barstow?
No, it's Highway 90. It's such a good song. Lucy Kaplansky covered it. So yeah, I think Texas wins. It's the only way in which Texas wins.
The Gores are in for Norway.
The Gores are in. I love that.
That was another beautiful thing that happened that Susan chiming in there reminded me of. There were so many families on this trip. Not that Susan was part of a family. She and her husband Doug were there, but
that's a family.
I guess it's a two-person family. But here are the Paynes with us.
Oh, the Paynes.
This beautiful family of folks came along, and that's Clarence is the guy that looks like Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life. That's him and his
partner Michelle. And then there's the dad in the back there. That's Dave Payne.
Mm-hmm.
The Dave,
and Tara, Justine, and Courtney.
And they recently, not so long ago, lost the matriarch of the family, who's Colleen. And we met them, had dinner with them, and fell in love with them. They're just a sweet family. And that's what it's like when you go to Alaska with 120 Ellis Paul fans, is you just make new friends. So that'll happen in Norway. We promise.
Yes, and maybe we'll meet some Norwegians, which has always been a dream of mine. I have, I did one of those what is 23andMe?
That's so funny. I love the idea that your bucket list includes meet
Norwegian.
a Norwegian.
My favorite runner is a guy named Jakob Ingebrigtsen.
Whoa!
And he is, he's the gold medal winner in the 1500 at the Olympics. Anyway, my 23andMe test came in. Did I ever tell you about that?
A little bit.
My DNA
there's
test.
Part of you that's Norwegian? Which part?
Well,
I'm sorry. You're going to never invite me on the show again?
It was funny. That was funny.
I know.
Funny.
I know. I knew you would like it,
I'm
sort of.
I think I'm 97% from the UK, the United Kingdom, and 3% from Scandinavia. They're not sure which country, but there's definitely a little Viking in me.
Wow. I thought you were just plain old white.
I think that's...
It should just say Maine. Like,
sorry,
his report.
There's nothing interesting about you.
It should just, no, it's interesting. Like, it should just, as the report comes back, and it's just a picture of Maine and a big potato.
Listen, those Vikings I have the Vikings disease. So whatever this is, that's my 3% showing up in my...
That's just, I don't know if that can be considered a claim to fame.
It's called the Vikings disease.
I understand.
It's the only thing cool about having a hand that looks like this, is that you get to call it the Vikings disease.
He got this one fixed. See that?
That one's...
And then he's going to work on this one, I think, in February of next year. So
or maybe I'll just leave it and awkwardly wave at people. And the worst is shaking hands.
Oh, no.
It just feels kind of...
It feels like you're doing something wrong to the person.
Yeah, it's not right. Hey, I wanted to show a couple more pictures.
Yeah, let's
Did I
see.
show this? This is another shot by Chris Brewer.
Goodness.
Out the railing of the boat, just at the mountains. And that was probably around midnight as well, because the sun doesn't really set up there right now. So
Yeah,
much.
it's wild, guys. The whole land of the midnight sun is no joke.
And here's Don and I sitting in Skagway in the boat, just about to have a little bit of lunch.
Daryl was right, by the way, that like the coolest thing was just like reconnecting with our musical buds and doing it in such a gorgeous setting. Oh, there's a no makeup Ussie. That's called an Ussie. It's
That's
not a
called
selfie.
An
It's an
Ussie
Ussie.
in England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what it's called in Norway.
still an Ussie.
Yeah. I wonder what Jakob calls it.
So we really are kind of liking this Norway idea. Do you know that to relax, Ellis Paul likes to put on YouTube videos of drone footage of Norway overlaid with classical music, and that helps him to chill out.
Rose says there's only 161 songs about New York. Does Texas win this
Texas
battle?
probably wins.
Wow. And Nancy said again.
I think the Aztec two-step song is called "I Wish." Oh, Texas Blues by Bill Morrissey. Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, that Texas Blues song. I need to cover that.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm not singing that song.
Thanks for that, Joan.
Thank you, Nancy.
Chestnut.
That's so good. And the Aztec two-step one is probably called "I Wish I Were in Texas." Does anyone ever feel that way? I do sometimes when the Kerrville Festival
It
rolls
depends
around.
on what part of Texas. I don't know if everyone wants to be in.
But I want to be in the, what do you call
The
that
big
part?
cities.
I want to call that the hill country.
Hill
I
country,
want to be in the
yes.
hill country. I went to the Kerrville Folk Festival in 2000 for the first time. I just on a whim. No, because Jimmy LaFave at Folk Alliance in Cleveland told me, go to the Kerrville Folk Festival. And I went in 2000, and I went for 18 days. That's right. I was hardcore when I was 30. Less so now. And then I went again, and oh, you were just at Kerrville. Debbie
We're
knew
sorry
it.
to have missed it this year, but hopefully sometime.
I'd like to go there
Maybe
again.
next year we'll try.
Maybe we'll go to Kerrville. Maybe
That'd be
like
fun.
I don't really know if we could get booked so that we would be performing or whatever, but we could just do guerrilla showcases. We'll just hawk our wares at the Kerr Tree store.
Right.
I don't know, but I think that that's why I miss Texas, is because I went to Texas 23 years ago and had such an amazing time that around this time, May and June every year, my heart hankers for a little bit of the hill country. It was an extraordinary time, and I think everyone who went to Kerrville this year had an amazing time based on the pictures I saw. Our buddy Neil Eckstein posted a bunch of
Oh, that's good.
great photos of people performing. It looked like John Fulbright was on the stage and Aeneas Mitchell, two of our favorites. Yeah.
And our buddy Don Conoscenti is about to. If you're listening, Don, I did send you a invite to come. So
Join us, Don Con.
join us.
You never know.
Go to your email. I think I sent it correctly. I don't know. I think he killed one of his email accounts.
Oh, okay. He's always doing that. He's always like getting off of social media and removing himself.
Done with the universe on the internet.
Yeah.
Because there's a universe here, and then there's a universe here. And he's like,
He likes the in-person universe. He likes the real people.
I think so.
He does.
I like virtual people too, though.
I do too. I think it's cool. I mean, when I get to like Crasher online shows like this, I feel like, man, I like this, but only because it's your show. And
Well, why don't you sing a song?
Would you like
for
me to
us?
sing a song?
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do. It's a redemption song. It's not the Bob Marley song. Redemption song. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to do something that redeems me, in the sense that, I try to keep myself in control.
Did you notice my knees?
You have nice legs. I try to notice, what did I start to say? Oh, I try to behave myself, I guess, when I'm on stage. Most times. Like if I'm in public, I try to be good, But sometimes I just get a little excited, and I make little mistakes, and that's fine. I'm human. I allow myself those mistakes, and there were a few significant errors in judgment. Mistakes were made on the cruise, not terrible ones, but there was one that was quite humorous because I just, I've given up caring ever since the pandemic. I just don't care anymore. I'll try anything pretty much. And I thought to myself, maybe I'll sing Alice's Champagne Palace on the bus a cappella while everyone was just so exhausted. And it didn't go well. In some ways it went great because it was just hilariously bad. Like, there was some video of it where, it was clear. I think Don Kahn pointed out it was clear that, like, people didn't even raise their head. Like, they just couldn't even be bothered lifting up their head to look at me. And it was kind of hilarious. So anyway, that was one. And maybe we just redeemed ourselves with Alice's. But then another moment on stage at Alice's Champagne Palace, Ellis asked me, well, he didn't even ask me. He was singing Concrete River by David Glazer, and I love it so much that I kind of crashed the stage. And I, for whatever unknown reason, told him that I, knew a verse. And I didn't really know a verse. I didn't know a verse. I mean, I thought I did, but then it didn't come out, so I made up words. And Daryl reassured me. You're being like a sloth. You're kind of just moving behind me. Thank you. I got a guitar tech. That was really nice. I like how he just sort of rolled through and rolled out. Are you going to leave now? So I'm going to play. Okay, so anyway, I didn't know the words. I didn't have them memorized, and so I just made up words to Concrete River. And I hoped that if David was watching from heaven, that he wouldn't have minded too much. But I think he might have, because he's like me. We like the words to be correct. So I'm going to do Concrete River for you. And I've never performed this before, especially solo. So we'll see how it goes. This is The Concrete River, a beautiful song by our friend David Glazer. I wonder where you are tonight, and I wonder if you're driving on a winding concrete river in a raft of glass and steel, or the darkness interrupted by a lonely bright oasis, a full tank and a coffee in your bag behind the wheel. Long is the road that lies between us, and many are the days since you've been gone. May the angel on your shoulder guide you safely through the night, and may the concrete river bring you home. May the concrete river bring you home. Oh, I wonder where you are tonight, and I wonder if you're sleeping, and what melodies and visions glide across your silver screen. Maybe curled up in the backseat, a few short hours till morning, parked there at a rest stop on the interstate of dreams. Long is the road that lies between us, and many are the days since you've been gone. May the angel on your shoulder guide you safely through the night, and may the concrete river bring you home. May the concrete river bring you home. I wonder where you are tonight, and I wonder if you're happy. I say my little prayer and send it out across the miles. Well, I hope you're in a special place with people there that love you, and I hope you make it back to them before too long a while. Long is the road that lies between us, and many are the days since you've been gone. May the angel on your shoulder guide you safely through the night, and may the concrete river bring you home. May the concrete river bring you home. That's for David Glazer. We love you, David.
Pretty.
I'm running away.
Well, that was Laurie McAllister, and who's so great at singing songs.
Thank you.
That's her life calling.
Oh, really, honey? Thank you for saying that. That's nice.
It's news to her.
Well, not really. I've always known it since I was in the sandbox.
We've got a lot of friends here that were there with us in Alaska. Gail Scott was there. Thank you, Gail. Gail just stopped by Alice's. She wasn't on the boat, but she was going up to the Kenai where she spends summers and stopped in at the show. We had a few folks come up just for the shows at Homer, which was really sweet. Want to thank Rebecca and Jonathan for the love in the tip jar. Thank you guys for thinking of us tonight and for thinking of our special guests. We have another special guest in the wings. We're going to try and bring him in. This is also our sound check, so please forgive us for any awkward clicks. Hello, my friend.
Hi.
Will Ryder Eagle Petter.
Well, Ryder. I think I can edit his name. I can go in there and just add that R. Look, I can do it. You don't need to do anything.
We got it.
Look at that.
Oh, you're a whale rider.
Thank you.
Don Kahn really just pulling out all the stops by naming yourself something funny.
Yeah, whale rider, eagle petter, bear. Weren't you a bear fighter?
Bear
as well?
wrestler. Bear wrestler.
No, that's Joe and Janine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Yeah,
true.
they went big.
Donnie, it's so good to see you again. This has just been too long. It's been like 48 hours or something since we saw you.
We miss you.
We do.
I miss you too.
Yeah, it was a nice trip, right?
Hey, I have an echo. Just let
Oh,
And
let
we
me.
don't.
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
I can fix that.
This
I
is a
can,
sound
Jeez.
check.
I can fix these things.
I
He's
feel
gonna-
like
I
I
can
feel
do
like
it
I just
just-
got home 5 minutes ago.
From where? Were you at work?
I went to Alaska. I saw you.
Oh, yeah,
I went to
saw you.
Alaska.
Just
Yeah,
bumped into each other.
I saw you guys.
You see
You were
Daryl
walking on the
Purvis,
beach
Oh,
at
right.
midnight.
Yeah.
Very romantic.
Oh, not me.
I didn't want to bother you, so I didn't say hi.
No, it's the two of you who walked. You and Dawn and Ellis on the
Was it-
beach
Did
together.
you see this one?
Chris,
That's us. Right
was
there.
Dan on the walk?
Chris, it was Chris,
Chris.
Don, and me.
That's a money shot right there.
God, I love that shot.
That's a money shot.
You guys, the three of you guys should make a trio album and just use that as the cover. I mean, it's already basically done. Just make the music.
We formed the band around a photograph, kind of like
We-
Milli Vanilli.
We need a badass RZA soundtrack like Kill Bill or something
Yes.
for that shot. Make a video.
Donnie, it really is so good to see you.
Oh, by the way, Daryl is here also. Hi, Daryl.
Hi D.
Oh, man, we are.
Nice.
I'm sitting down now. There.
We're all together. Let's make all our heads the same size.
Don, did you hear the song that I stole your? Well, you heard it that one time at the thing.
I just got here.
You just got home from Alaska. Like
Yeah,
his
I've been
plane.
scrambling.
I played it for everybody.
It was really, really good. I love the fact that we're going to have a song, the four of us, out of the Alaska trip. I mean, we're like a really nice little team, aren't we? Somebody answer.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. We are.
No, it's not so great.
It's foursome.
It's sweet.
It's like the mama and the papas.
The mama and the papas.
Exactly.
Only one mama.
I'm the mama bear. Okay, when are you guys like coming to visit us so we can do things together? Just kidding. I mean, I know that you
just
have,
got
like,
home.
Wow. Jeez.
But see, this is when I'm most excited. Like, if you let a month go by, I won't care anymore.
I'm going to edit her out of the show. Hey, Dawn, why don't you do a song for us, okay?
Wow, that was a rough open. That was challenging. A song. It's still daylight out here, but it will get dark, unlike Alaska. What's it gonna be? Go easy on me, baby. The ride's a little rough. Storm on the horizon, and the wind is kicking up. Take a look around you. The scenery is changed. It seems your little ship of fools has carried you away. Carried you away. There's no strength in numbers with the company. Some minor catastrophe is always bringing you to your knees. But if you fell in the troubled water, I'd swim all seven seas. Swim all seven seas. Swim all seven Take it easy, baby. I really wish you would. A boring moment now and then could do us both some good. Go easy on yourself. Wipe those tears off of your face. The salt you spilled into my it's just the paradox of grace. It's just the paradox of grace. There's no strength in numbers with the company you keep. Some minor catastrophe is always bringing you to your knees. And if you fell into troubled waters, I would swim all seven seas. Swim all seven seas.
Sweet Jesus, that was beautiful.
Sweet baby Jesus.
So good, Donnie. So lovely.
You.
Oh man.
It's nice to see you. I miss you guys.
Miss you too. I mean, we had such a great time with you and Daryl and everyone on the boat. I see we have Barbara here. Barbara Emerson is watching. Alexandra
Zizi
is watching. Joe is here watching. A lot of folks that were on the boat with us. And yeah, Stacy is here. Joan Hacker is here somewhere. And so, yeah, we feel like we really had a great time. It was nice to have a vacation. I don't often take vacations, even though it's a working vacation for me. Just looking out the window was often enough.
It
right?
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very special. I mean, we've spent a lot of time traveling and on the road and working in beautiful places and not beautiful places, but that was just.
And it's your first time in Alaska, right? Like, am I correct in remembering that you had crossed 49 states off your list and this was the final one?
There it is.
That's just amazing.
Oh, you completed the cycle. I didn't know that you'd been to Hawaii.
I can never get this camera business right.
What?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I tried fixing my hair earlier and it didn't go well. Yeah, 50 states for Don Con.
When did you go to Hawaii?
You know what? I didn't play I played a little, but that was when I was 19 or so.
Oh, wow.
18. I spent a month body surfing and drinking in a canyon outside of Honolulu.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, somebody had to do it, you know.
That's incredible. You've had some adventures, my friend. One of my favorite sort of one-liners is that I planned on going to Alaska, but I got stopped in Montana by a very good time.
A most excellent time.
A most excellent time.
Is that in a song?
So that's just
that should be a song.
It should be a song. It kind of is a song.
Daryl,
Daryl, get on it.
Yeah, we need Daryl to write the beginning.
He's really the only responsible songwriter in the group right now.
He's got his pen. No, we need him because the thing is, if somebody gets it started and gives me a framework, then I'm ready to just be like, oh, how about this, and this? But somebody's got to take it. Somebody's got to take the reins and get that rolling.
Well, as long as he needs a new one every Monday, we can.
Yeah, that's next Monday's idea.
I got stopped by a real good, like a most excellent time.
Good time in Montana. Bitterroot Valley, that was the hot spot. I think it still is in Montana.
Nice.
Isn't it nice now
Yellowstone fans out there?
Yeah, and for the rest of your life, when you hear the word Montana, you get like a little dopamine rush because you had such a good time there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than real drugs. All right, Don, why don't you do one more song for us? All right.
Okay. Daryl, get to work. We'll see you soon.
Right.
We want a song by 9:20.
Text it to us. You know our numbers.
Expect a verse and a chorus before the end of the show. No pressure.
And there's only 4 songs about Montana, so like we can do the 5th. We can write the 5th one.
There was a very short anecdote. Like Daryl is locked in his studio now writing. I went with Paul Ellis and I have a mutual friend in New York City, Annie Vellis, and I was out on the town with Annie and a friend of hers, and we ended up at this amazing gallery. And we were having so much fun with the gallery manager that time flew by. The gallery closed, and he just left us in there, and we ended up down in the basement where all the secret gallery stuff is. It's a huge building in Manhattan. And we were walking around, and there was all this art laying around. I was kidding around. He was very funny. We were rolling on the floor laughing, and at one point I said, yeah, you probably have an artist in a little room in the back, right? held captive working on the next show. He says, as a matter of fact, I do. And he walked us to the back of the gallery, and he had an artist in a little 8x10 room with a shitty lamp hanging on the ceiling, painting for real, working on the next show. It just happened to be true.
I think we should chain Daryl in the basement and just.
I think so. That's the image I saw. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Let's see. She got a heart the size of Texas, lips so sweet. She's a sun shower slicking up the streets. Rodeos and circus clowns, Valentine's Day. Love just like you mean it, you're gonna steal my heart away. It's all the things she does with her crooked little smile, pretending she ain't busy if I stop in for a while. She's tough as railroad steel, tender as a child. I can't think of nothing when she starts to love me wild. She's got a heart the size of Tibet, lips so sweet, daisies tucked between the toes of her feet. Oklahoma in the spring, home on Christmas Day. Love me like you mean it if you're gonna steal my heart away. It's all the things she does with her crooked little smile, pretending she ain't busy for stopping for a while. She's tough as railroad steel, tender as a child, and I can't think of nothing if she starts to love me wild.
Love the river dance. Yeah, more of that,
man,
please.
I just can't stop.
Oh,
Yeah.
the people love it. I mean, you're just trying to give them what they want.
There's a lot of money in river dancing. I mean, look at Michael. What's his name? He's
Flatley.
retired.
If
Flatley's
anybody out there likes
Super young.
John's river dancing, please just drop him a few bucks in that PayPal.
It's Italian river dancing, which
is different.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh, good.
there are like bodies floating in the river.
How do you have legs like that? How is it even
Sicilian?
possible?
It's Sicilian river dancing.
Yeah. Well, I tried to squeeze a run in before this.
Right. Your plane landed from Alaska,
You're
and then you
playing
ran.
sweaty?
From Albuquerque, I ran the 60 miles to Santa Fe, and I just got in. So yeah,
It's hard.
held off, and here
Did
I
you
am.
ride a coyote part way?
I looked.
But you couldn't find one.
But I couldn't find one.
Well, thank you, Don. And let's bring Daryl here.
Let's bring Daryl back in. We're going to wrap up the show.
Thank you, guys, for coming in here. And Zizi, thank you for the love in the tip jar. Thank you so much.
It's like we're still on the boat. Everybody's here.
And we're all here.
We're all here.
Great. All the people. Everybody's here.
We're jacked up on espresso like we were on the boat. And yeah, it was such a great time. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. And thank all of you who are listening in, who are there. Thank you guys so much for being part of it. Don't forget about Norway. And listen, don't forget about Friday night. One more time, that Friday night is the big album release live stream show right here. Wherever you're watching, that's where we're going to be.
Oh,
right
check
there.
it out. Why did you choose to put a kitty cat on this poster?
Look, that was the coolest artwork I could find.
I really like it. I like it a lot.
It looks great, right?
It looks
pretty cute.
Very, like anime.
Yes, and animal friendly. Like, this is going to be on Friday night. It's a family friendly, animal friendly show. You know that late last night at about 3 a.m, I went down a rabbit hole looking at kittens. This is what happened. Isn't that so sweet?
No kittens were hurt making that poster, right?
No animals were hurt. No, that was fun though. I like making those posters. It's like the one I made for tonight. Look at this.
Look at this poster.
Ellis Paul's Traveling Medicine Show Alaska recap with Don Condescending, Air Purpose, Art McAllister.
No, if you look on the right side, it's like special guests, including Don Condescending, Daryl Purpose, and more. I guess
the wrong date. You got the wrong date on there, Paul.
The dates are wrong. 6/23.
Oh, what's the date today? Oh,
6/7.
Oh well, that's why no one came.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean?
What can you do?
We still got 50 people.
We still got 50 people
just staring at the screen, asking themselves why will they be able to get their
money back?
2 hours.
They didn't pay any money for this. But
well, we had tippers.
Yes, and if you tip, thank you so much. Hopefully, somebody sent some tips to Daryl, and maybe even $1 or $2 to Don Con.
No,
God knows he needs it.
$1.50.
$3.50. It was great to see.
Hey, Donnie, you sent us a text earlier today, something about like love. I glanced at it quickly and I saw love from Santa, and I was like, "Yay! Somebody's sending us a present, love from Santa." And then I quickly realized those 2 extra letters, like Effie, like love from Santa Fe. It wasn't Santa. It was Santa Fe.
It's just straight love from Santa Fe.
It was Santa in Santa Fe, I think.
Yeah. We love you both, and we look forward to the next time.
And good night, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, Friday night, I'll be here 8 p.m. Eastern time, playing the whole record and videos from every song, and then an after party if you're a Patreon member. We'll see you then. Good night, y'all.
Good night, Don. Good night, Daryl.
Cheers, y'all.
Miss you already.